Welcome back to Perth Hockey Stadium. We're in Wodjuk country for the start of the Indigenous round, which comes on the first day of NAIDOC Week celebrations across Australia, and the game coming up between two of the struggling teams of the Men's Premier League. We have Curtin University, who are currently 10th on the ladder, and Whitford, who are currently 12th. So both these teams have some work to do. Neither of them had a very good start to the season, you'd have to say. But as I say, we are in Wodjuk country, Perth Hockey Stadium. There is the ladder, Curtin University, as I said, in 10th, and Whitford in 12th. So Curtin have had 3 wins, and they have lost 9. Look at that goal difference, 34. Minus 34. Whitford's 1 win, 11 losses, and minus 30. Now, these two teams have actually met once, and that was a 6-4 win to Curtin. Met once this season. So maybe we'll see a goal fest. Let's hope so. We need some action. It's fairly chilly here this evening. It's been a very, very, very fine day. Most recent outings for these two. Whitford beaten by Old Aquinians, or Reds, 5-3, and Curtin thumped by YMCC by 6-1. Let's go sideline. Very special man and a very special shirt here, Nick Neary.
Yeah, thanks, Christo, once again. Just sporting this amazing little NAIDOC design that the Curtin outfit will be in throughout the entire NAIDOC week. Looks fantastic, designed by one of their local players as well. Fantastic to see it just getting implemented all across sport now. When we move on to tonight's game, though, Curtin versus Whitford, as you're talking about, a bit of a cellar-dweller game. It's a lot about bragging rights here, and the main focal point I want to look at throughout the night is the 2 rocks at the back for Whitford's. Bodenstaff and Madolo, they've got a weird connection, both through energy. One's an arborist and one's an electrical engineer, so there's a bit of a stretch to make up that connection, but the energy is there. If they can hold it together at the back, I'm sure they'll be in with a good fight tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, buddy. Nick Neary, and that design of that shirt by a young lady by the name of Yanni Maguire. She plays with Curtin and designed the shirt. They're all very, very proud of it, I might say. The men's squad for Curtin University, the man to watch out for is halfway down the right-hand column, Lucas Plotty. He hails from Belgium. He has played representative hockey for Belgium, and he is one of the best penalty corner exponents in this competition. Kai Willett, bottom of that, almost at the bottom of that column, a member of the Hockey Australia High Performance Squad, of course, and a very, very good player. And Tony Ziegler, also one of their core players, along with Jordan Edmonds and Isaac Temby. Reece Angwin, one of the most prolific goal scorers in men's hockey in Western Australia. So they've got some strength, but they really have been struggling. Nick Budgeon and Nathan Ephraim's, of course, also members of the Australian squad. Ephraim's is not playing here today. Jeremy Hayward looms as the danger man near the bottom of the left-hand column, of course. Magnificent penalty corner exponent and a prolific goal scorer in his own right. The other player to keep an eye on the right-hand column, 4th down, looks like Julian, pronounced Julian. Julian Montoni, originally from Argentina, from Buenos Aires, but plies his trade in Europe, has played in Belgium and in Italy, if memory serves me correctly. We also have twins among 3 brothers in the team there. On the left-hand side, Duncan, Matthew, and Ryan Christie. Ryan, the younger of the 3. Duncan and Matthew, who is the captain of this team, are twin brothers. Umpires for this game, Greg Meyer and Dan Mander. Greg Meyer wearing a microphone for us tonight, so we'll hear the umpires' comments throughout the course of the game. Goalkeeper there, Henry Chambers, is a former junior Australian representative, a member of the Boroughs, and hails from Tasmania. Ben Di Sabato, goalkeeper for Whitford. They will have some work to do tonight, considering last time these two teams met. They got 6 past the Whitford defence, did Curtin. Final instructions there from Isaac Temby, number 3, captain of Curtin. And final instructions for Whitford coming from their coach, Phil Marshall, and their captain, Matt Christie. So fine but slightly chilly conditions here tonight. Temperature in the low teens and will probably drop even further. We're in that area just between sunset and darkness. The lights are on full power.
Okay. No, just wanted to know if you're putting the light on straight away or...
Jordan Edmonds there, number 5 for Curtin. It'll be Curtin in the darker strip getting us underway, attacking the goal to the right of screen. So the umpire's just waiting for the timekeepers now. And down the far end of the pitch, the far right-hand end, the reason for the delay. The ball kids have been asked to take the goalkeeper's extra bags with all the protective equipment for penalty corners. There she is. Umpire Dan Mander gets us underway. It is Curtin attacking the goal to the right of screen. Whitford's in the lighter tops. Curtin with the early numbers and the early possession. Dylan Martin out wide on the right. Stops just short of him. Luke Checker.
Tackle's good, play!
Umpire calls it. Tackle is good, play on. That's come off a foot, advantage paid, baseline. And corner ball. Ball with Kai Willett. Leaves it for Dylan Martin, 2 members of the Hockey Australia High Performance program here in Perth. Jordan Edmonds with the free hit. Told to take it closer to the circle. He does. Dylan Martin has to move at 5 metres before it can go into the circle from that position. Temby with the interception, but there'd been
No, don't do that.
an obstruction before there.
Don't play it, stop it. Yeah.
So it's a Whitford ball.
Next time, absolutely next time.
And despite the fact that most people talk about going to Whitford's, it's actually Whitford without the S. Free hit one there by Jeremy Hayward. Regular member of the Kookaburras, Jeremy Hayward.
That's fine.
Julian Monteleone. Ball came up off a Whitford stick, so it's a defensive free hit. Mitchell Jones.
You got it. It's fine, you got it.
Kai Willett.
No advantage. Bring it back. That's fine there, thanks.
Umpire Greg Meyer. Mitch Jones again.
Nothing.
Anand Gupta wanted the free hit, didn't get it.
Tackle's good. Tackle's good.
Early chance, not converted. Free hit just outside the circle.
Tackle's good. Tackle's good.
Again, the call. Tackle is good. Play on. Lucas Blocky. The Belgian trying the 3D skills. Just got away from him. Still they have it. Curtin able to reset. And this is Nick Budgeon. Kicked away by Plocky. Yep, stick check from behind. That'll come back for a free hit to Curtin. Cooper Stevens opts to leave it. Long overhead landed well. Kyle Pinto. Oh, well done by the keeper. Ben Di Sabato. Really alive to that. Chance here. And finished off. Beautifully done by Jeremy Hayward. He doesn't need two chances. Great finish. Got it in the open. Turned on a dime. And finished it off. So 7 minutes into the game, and Whitford take the lead. Josh McRae.
Nothing, play. Tackle's good.
Kicked away by Henry Chambers. He won't want to pick another one out of the back of the net. Denver Farnham. Jake Prunster. Raised ball, always going to be penalised.
I think there's enough danger.
Came up off the step of Sam Bodenstaff. Here's the umpire's explanation. Xavier Esmondeau. And a penalty corner first of the game.
I didn't see it, sorry.
Xavier
I'll keep an eye for it, but I didn't see it, sorry.
Esmondeau, number 11.
Just, didn't see it, sorry.
Earning the penalty corner. Umpire there is Dan Mander.
Didn't see it.
Just answering a question for Simon Norton.
So I just said that
The voice you hear is the non-controlling umpire.
I didn't see it, so sorry about that. If I'd seen it in... Sorry about that.
Luke Checker to inject. And Lucas Plocky, the danger man, top of the circle.
Come on, boys.
Oh, completely pulled the stick over the top of that. Did Checker. Ruined the penalty corner opportunity.
That's fine. What's 5? Ball's in the air. Give him 5 to bring it down. Ball's in the air.
It's a Whitford ball. Lyndon Ross.
Hey, you got it. Hey, you got it.
Out wide to Josh McRae.
Nothing too far. That's fine. Too far.
Still McRae.
Stick.
Did he find a foot? No, he didn't. Umpire said it was stick. You heard the
Your
call.
line, 8. It's fine. Thanks for that line, bud.
Nick Budgeon. Jordan Edmonds winning the free hit. Budgeon off. An effortless flick and just mistrapped by Pinto. And how is that flick from Budgeon? Look at that, completely effortless. He may have just lost that in the light.
Line, gents. Yeah, that's fine there. Thank you. That's fine. No.
Kai Willett. Terrific run. And wins the penalty corner under the challenge. Dale Madolo. So let's see if they can get it right this time.
You're right.
So this time it's Reece Angwin who goes down to the baseline to inject the ball. That part of the tackle was okay, that part wasn't. So once again, Lucas Plocky set at the top of the circle.
It is Doc. I asked him that can't do anything about it. Let's go to the guest. Yeah. Just jump behind again. So sorry about that.
Plocky, low, hard. De Sabato just kicks it away and forward come Whitford. Chance on the break. They have numbers. Deflected away.
Just off.
Corner ball.
That's last week. That's last. Hey, hey, hey. I'm happy with that.
Budgeon not cleared. Forward it comes again through Matthew Christie. Just wide. Keeper should have had it covered and did.
Just on the line of the post, gents. Line of the post. 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 Otherwise, I'll just change the direction. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you.
Umpire Meyer being fairly specific about where he wants the free hit taken. Lucas Plocky. Right idea. Nobody there though. Simon Norton ran a stick check. Kai Willett found a foot just outside the circle. Again, they need to move at 5 metres before it goes into the circle. He did that. Then earns a corner ball. Sam Bowden staff not happy about the decision. Not much you can do about it, unfortunately. He thought it should have been their free hit. Piggott's pass, Adam Piggott's pass intercepted. That's a agricultural challenge from Kai Willett. Gives up the free hit to Bowden staff. The outlet missed by Julian Montoni. Blocky again, busy out on the left-hand side. Gives up the free hit. Lucas Blocky.
What?
Ryan Christie.
That was live, it's fine. It's a long corner. Line, please. Nothing. Hey, that's fine. Hey, that's fine.
Hayward and Blocky. Oh,
No. Watch the body. No. That was fine.
Lucas Blocky
What's
complaining that Hayward used the body on him.
Buddy,
In fact,
that's it. Fine
I
there.
think, yeah, no.
Yep,
I'd
that's
say
fine.
the fault is all with you, Lucas. At least on that occasion. Hayward clever. Fair tackle. Not a fair tackle. You be the umpire.
Same line, thanks. That's fine there.
Nick Budgeon will go long
Robin,
again.
fine,
Needs to be brought down and is. Now a chance. Whitford to come forward. Numbers up. Corner ball. No time to take it though. First quarter is done and dusted. Just the 1 goal in it. Scored in the 7th minute of the game by Jeremy Hayward. Some good lead-up work. Found him unmarked in the circle. He turned and was able to fire the ball in past goalkeeper Henry Chambers, who couldn't do very much about it at all. So 15 minutes done, 45 to play. Whitford lead Curtin University by 1-0. There is Lucas Blocky.
Tackle him. He's played with his body. He's not completely with his body in the corner. I mean, that's almost just there. You know, but you're lucky. It's almost a corner the way you're playing with your body. Yeah.
Coach Phil Marshall there with his charges from Whitford.
Happy with that. But not if you're playing it.
The voice you're hearing in the background is umpire Meyer. So Phil Marshall there. Been around First Division hockey for a long time, Phil. There's that opening goal. Hayward very quick on the turn and very quick to release. Number 11 for Whitford. Number 11 for Whitford there is Josh McRae. I was going to say red hair. Let's say strawberry blonde instead. And before the second quarter gets underway, let's go downstairs and find out what's happening on the sideline with Nick Neary.
Yeah, I was just having a little listen into the Curtin camp there. There was a lot of words and I was trying to make a bit of sense of it. The coach is just clearly unimpressed with how they're getting turned over. Once they get turned over, it's getting forced wide by Whitfords, and he really wants to stick it up in the corridor, start making them work a little bit harder, faster up the middle, because he's unhappy with how they're throwing chaos balls out wide on the wing and just throwing the ball away. There was a lot going on there, though. I couldn't get a clear message out of the coach. He's a little bit frazzled. Back to you.
Mark Pike is the man about whom you're speaking. So second quarter of this game underway. Curtin getting us underway with the darker of the two strips. Curtin, of course, wearing the Indigenous design strip, designed by Johnny Maguire, one of their lady players. This game being played on the first day of NAIDOC week around Australia. Tony Ziegler takes the free hit that he won. Isaac Temby. Mitch Jones. Dylan Martin. Kai Willett. Whitford's back in numbers. Slapping the ball clear, but it is going to come back. Temby there. No pressure at all on him. Plenty of options. Mitch Jones was aiming for Tony Ziegler, but intercepted by Lyndon Ross. Still the ball with Curtin. Ziegler. Temby, where it all began.
Over, Vonage over.
Javier Esmano. Progress halted. Forward come Whitford again.
Yep, white ball. That's fine.
Race in two.
No. Easy, buddy, easy.
Jordan Edmonds got there first.
Just over here, Jed. Kick it across.
Wore the body
Okay,
check
that's fine there.
and got
Game's
the
up.
free hit. Ziegler let it go out over the sideline. Subbed off. Kyle Pinto comes on to take his place. Free hit taken by Anand Gupta.
Tackle's good.
Very good challenge. Isaac
Fine,
Temby,
nothing wrong.
Curtin captain.
That's fine. No, that's fine. On this side, please. Game's on.
Lucas Plocky. Mitch Jones. Tony Ziegler again.
That's
You
fine.
can see the pattern here. Outletting down the right-hand side. Jordan Edmonds. In a sea of Whitford shirts. Free hit one. So Curtin have won this championship 4 times, 97, 98, 2000 and 2001. Last year they finished stone motherless, so
Yeah, I think that's fine.
they're making an improvement on that, but still they have only won 3 of their 12 games so far this season as Plocky comes away again.
Good tackle. Tackle's good. Tackle's
Dylan
good.
Martin.
Right.
Anand Gupta fighting for possession.
That umpire. Just take it in. That umpire's got it. I wasn't sure. 50-50. That umpire's got it.
So Gupta complaining that the free hit was his. In fact, it's gone to Curtin. Plocky eases it back. Nice turn by Temby.
Nothing.
Adam Piggott. And
2 balls,
Plocky
2 balls,
unable
please,
to
2
keep it
balls.
in.
Thank you.
2 balls on the
Next
pitch,
up.
so play can't restart until one of them is off.
Yeah, exactly.
Lyndon Ross, I should say.
Tackle. Hey, tackle's good.
Tackle was good, as you heard them say. Matthew Christie thought he might have had the penalty corner there. Not to be. Denver Farmer
Give white ball chance.
right
Yeah,
across
that's
the
fine.
circle.
That's fine.
Christie cracked it in. Was there a foot? No, there wasn't, says the umpire. Ryan Christie it was who played that ball in. The younger of the 3
Yeah,
Christie
that's right.
brothers on the pitch tonight for Whitford. Lockie really busy on that left side of midfield for Curtin. Here's Temby. Back to Jones. Mitchell Jones. Support in the form of Cooper Stevens. Dispossessed.
Play. Stick.
Tom Baxter. Kyle Pinto. Plocky once more. So Curtin trailing by a goal to 0, but with much greater possession in this game. Temby. Nick Budgeon. Really patient and no press from Whitford. They don't see the value in it. Josh McRae, good tackle. Spills to Curtin's fortunes. Oh, that's a lovely spin and turn. Absolutely superb from Javier Esmino. Didn't get the shot away. And there's a challenge by Plocky that may well see him carded. Umpire wants to talk to him. No, in fact he doesn't.
Give him time. That's fine. Hey, that's fine. You got it.
Oh, great finish. Opportunist stuff. Josh McRae. Well, that's really untidy at the back by Curtin, and they have been punished. Josh McRae, great shot. Seven minutes before half time, and Whitford 2-0 to the good.
Stick.
So Curtin really do have some work to do, despite the fact that they've had a monstrous amount of possession and control. They simply haven't been able to finish it off, and they've been punished twice now. Great challenge, Kai Willett. Was he impeded? Yes, he was, and Whitford now down to 10 players for the next few minutes. As Jake Prunster sits in the naughty seat. Green card for that challenge on Willett. Great ball out. Julian Montoni had to be given a full 5 metres to bring the ball down and control it. Dale Madolo. One of the few few players at this level who play wearing spectacles. Reece Angwin keen to get on with it. Umpire said no, you do need to at least make an attempt to stop the ball before taking the free hit. Nick Budgeon now.
No.
Missed trap on the far side gives Whitford the opportunity to build another attack. They've only had a handful of what you'd call meaningful attacking moves, and they've scored from 2 of them.
That's okay, play, that's fine.
Tom Baxter gave it up. McRae, who scored that last goal.
You can take it up to 16. On the line, 16. 16, on just where you are, it's fine. Thanks.
Dylan Martin. Sam Bodenstaff. Clash of bodies, but the free hit had already been awarded. Ross.
Hey, no. It's fine.
They needed to do more, didn't they? Could they be punished now on the counter? Kai Willett on the reverse. That's pretty good. Kai Willett, and punished they are.
Hold it.
Have a look at this. Just ran past Modolo, wound it up on the reverse, and absolutely nothing that Ben Di Sabato could do about that. Budgeon. Angwin. Angwin again. Did he find a foot? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It's a couple of feet there.
Dale Modolo
No,
appealing that there might have been a free hit before that, but waved away by the umpire.
Okay.
Penalty corner number 3 coming up for Curtin now. A chance maybe for them to draw level here.
Sorry. What's that? No, you can't. If he asks me, I can suggest. If he doesn't ask me, I can't. I beg your pardon? Yeah, that one there. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Cool, got it. No, got it. You're right. Fair enough on that one. He had it, so I just went with it.
So Reece Angwin to inject the ball again.
Cool. No, you're right. So, all good. Cool, no worries. That's all good.
Lucas Plocky.
Stick!
Umpire called stick. And that was the non-controlling umpire, so that the umpire down at the penalty corner, who might have been blindsided by it or blocked, knows exactly what the other umpire has seen. Nick Budgeon. Oh, poor ball. Chance here. Whitford. Hayward. Was he bumped off it? That
17,
is a
17, go.
fantastic
Go.
shot.
No,
Plocky used his body again.
Foot, I still stick.
So into the sideboard from Hayward. Fantastic run though. And Plocky's been sent to the sin bin for an earlier tackle.
Just give you got Sure, after, happy to answer a question from you.
Dylan Martin left his defender behind. Simple foot,
What's the
penalty
question?
corner.
Which one was that? One of their guys. I didn't hear their guy. If I heard that, I'll send him off. So I never heard him. That's.
There's the foot.
No, here, guys, leave it. Go. Yeah, he's not talking about the corner. There was no foot there. There was a stick. He's talking about one of you guys swearing. So, yeah, I heard your swear. That's why he's gone off. Cool. Thank you. Right, let's leave it. Okay, cool. No, that's cool. I'm happy with that.
So Whitford gets set for the penalty corner. A minute left in the half. Luke Checker didn't have the best of injections last time. Clocky is off, so it'll be Budgeon at the top of the battery. Nick Budgeon, what can he do? Got the shot on target, but the goalkeeper, Ben DeSabato, was right there. Corner ball. Still a chance for Curtin to come forward. Martin. Budgeon has support square right. Still there. Adam Piggott. Found a foot. Martin. And an obstruction there by Javier Esmanol. Backing, no, quite right, the umpire. He's using his body to block as he backed into the defender.
That's fine, over here.
So that'll be half time. Now the umpire wants to talk to the Whitford's captain here.
Just as we walk in, so if you know, boys, just
unfortunately, it's breaking up, but I think what he's telling them is just to ease back on the body-on-body stuff, tone it down. Otherwise, somebody's going to go off. So quarter time, it was 1-0 to Whitford. At half time, it's 2-1 to the boys in white. And Nick Neary is down on the sideline.
Yeah, here with the skipper of Curtin, Isaac. Very hot and flustery at half-time. You guys are in this game, firing back late. You guys feel good where you are at the moment?
Yeah, a little bit messy in the first half, but having a chat now, we'll sort it out, tighten things up a little bit, get a bit more possession of the ball.
Lots of tension out there. Where's it all stemming from?
I don't know. I hope we've been cleaning up, coming from both sides, but yeah, we'll switch on the second half and cool it down a little bit, I think.
All right, easy. I'll let you get back into it. Good luck in the second half. Cheers.
Thanks, Nick. Isaac Temby with some work to do. I tell you, he's been pretty solid back there. As I said during the call of the first half, Whitford haven't had a lot of really structured, meaningful attacks. Probably a handful, 5 or 6, but they have made Curtin pay with 2 of those. Really good goals, taken really quickly by Hayward and McRae. Look at that. Jeremy Hayward turned on a dime, and McRae, that's a terrific tomahawk. And Kai Willett equalled that. In fact, probably did it even better to make it 2-1. And that's where we are at half-time with 30 minutes still to play.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A big second half just about to get underway to start off NAIDOC week here. We're talking to a couple of the Whitford supporters in the stands. They were asking for a little bit of calm out of their players. They want to see this game go to another level and make sure they get this mental victory from the bottom of the log. Christo, up to you.
Yep, both teams with a lot to do this season. Coming into this game, Curtin 10th on the ladder, Whitford 12th. Last time they played, Curtin beat Whitford in a 10-goal shootout. 6 goals to 4. As it is, the lads in white are leading it by a goal to 0 so far today. Lyndon Ross. That's a good ball. That's a really good ball. Splits the midfield. And is that a fair tackle? Yes, it is, says the umpire. And you then obstructed. Great pass from the back, though, to open up that midfield. Isaac Temby.
Tackle's good, tackle's good.
Curtin captain.
That's fine.
Long ball well out of reach of his intended target, which was Javier Esmanol.
That's fine, please. Thank you.
Plenty of chat out there. No shortage of noise from these two teams.
Die blöd, paar blöd. Sorry, boys. That's so lucky that I'm blöd. Sorry.
Great turn by Jordan Edmonds. Forced to do it again. Closed down by 2. Among them is Prunster, Jake Prunster. Ross, Lyndon Ross. Decent break. Shot came in. Goalkeeper was up to it. Goalkeeper Henry Chambers, originally from Tasmania. Came over here to study. He's played under 21s for Australia. Isaac Temby. Adam Piggott. Dispossessed. Corner ball. Jeremy Hayward wore the bump. Prunster. Oh! Heavy challenge, and crikey, didn't that get finished? Loose ball that came from almost nothing and absolutely smacked away. So Anand Gupta makes it 3 goals to 1. And Curtin have, if not a mountain, a very large hill to climb. All field goals in this game. No penalty corners scored. Simon Norton. Free hit will be outside the circle. Ball lifted into or close to Josh McRae. Cracked across. And off the stick of Ross. Raised dangerously towards him, so that's a penalty corner to Whitford and a chance to add another to their score. Their first penalty corner of this game. So Hayward or Gupta, the injection to come from Ryan Christie. Ball, loose ball. The initial attempt was well stopped by Chambers. The loose ball went unpunished. Ooh, dangerous ball, but again, it spilled loose and Prunster was there. So 4-1 now. And again, all field goals. Two goals in as many minutes for Whitford. And now I think you can say that Curtin collectively have a mountain to climb. For all the possession, all the control they had in the first half, they simply weren't able to translate that into score. Whitford, on the other hand, have certainly made the most of their chances. McRae again. Whoa! Did the right thing. Played it across, looking for the deflection in from Ross. Or Gupta. Looking for the deflection in from Gupta. Budgeon, long ball over the top, should be a defender's ball. Wasn't the case. Umpire said the attacker was there first. Plocky, who's gone very, very quiet in the second half since he was sent off towards the end of the first half. Corner ball for Curtin.
That's fine, nothing.
Away come Whitford again. Ross just dropped it behind, but a little too clever perhaps. Still they have it, Whitford. Ross gets another chance. Baseline, unable to earn the penalty corner. Good, strong defending from Tom Baxter. Still it spills to Ross. Raised ball. Chance, Prunster again! Upright. And just rebounded out and found Ross's leg, I sense. Lyndon Ross there. Could easily have been 5-0. Whitford looking much more composed in this second half. Pinto, Kyle Pinto has been quiet. Dylan Martin. Cooper Stevens. Long way back. Mitch Jones looks for options. Martin again.
Take a long corner.
Corner ball. Ball come back to the 23-metre line.
Stick. Stick.
Martin, oh, strong run, good tackle, Budgeon. Just managed to take it away from Gupta. Martin once more. Plocky. Stevens. Cooper Prunster asking for the free hits, gone the other way.
fine.
Umpires have decided to have a discussion.
Here is whistle. Sorry, Dan, I didn't hear your whistle. I was blowing that way. Do a call. What's that? Cool. Okay, check.
Yeah, I think that's coming back.
Sorry, guys. I didn't hear his whistle, sorry.
So Whitford with the free hit. Time restarts. Jeremy Hayward. McRae found the foot. So you wouldn't say Whitford are in control completely, but gee, they're certainly having the better of it at the moment. Ryan Christie with the injection. Jeremy Hayward. Raised ball, not punished and not put away in the end either. Whoa. Well, the umpire didn't blow that up. I'm actually reasonably surprised because it looked like a diving tackle, and you can't tackle when you're off your feet. So it was Duncan Christie who found himself down on the deck.
I'll leave it up to your call.
No injury.
I think it's 50-50. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure it's a yellow card. Put it that way. I'll blow that.
So not sure whether it warranted a card, says umpire Greg Meyer. So did he slide in, or was he falling as he went to tackle? Would be the question. Benefit of the doubt. Jordan Edmonds. Dispossessed. Whitford ball. Doing everything pretty right at the moment. Whitford Hockey Club. Nick Budgeon. Nice little jink over the top. Free hit just outside the circle. Curtin desperate now. Trailing by 3 and 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Well, they almost had one back then. Almost. Guy Willett did his very best. Intercept. Martin. Keeper's ball. Well done by Dale Madolo in the end. Solid defence back there. Sam Bodenstaff earning the free hit. Throws it forward. Gee, I tell you what, that wasn't far away from being a very, very good opportunity. Christie found himself in there, was the first in position and would have been given the benefit of the doubt. Unable to get the deflection on it that was needed. Julian Montoni. The Argentinian. Couldn't get past Bigot. Gets the ball again at the side. One more time. Let's do it all again. Leaves it for Hayward this time. Hayward looks to go across the circle.
Fine, play, that's fine. Sideline, sideline. In the corner, please. That's fine, thank you. Tackle's fine. Long corner. Long corner,
Corner
James,
ball.
long corner. Thank you, boys. Yeah, you're fine there, thank you. You're fine there.
Kaya Willett unable to control it inside the last minute of the third quarter. It's been all Whitford this quarter. Temby gave it up. Corner ball. Just rolled over onto the back of the stick of Montoni. Willett. Hayward. Budgeon penalised on the tackle. Good tackle from Piggott that time. That'll take us to three-quarter time. What a quarter from Whitford City Men's Hockey Club. 2-1 at half-time. In that 15 minutes, they scored twice through Gupta, Anand Gupta and Jake Prunster. Opportunist goals, both of them. And at three-quarter time, it gives them a 3-goal lead. They have this 4-1 at the moment. So Curtin with it all to play for. Coach Mark Pike. Not a lot the coach can do in a genuine sense, but can certainly change the tactics if the opportunity is there. There's the first goal. Hayward, McRae with the second. And then this from Kai Willett was absolutely sensational, wasn't it? Unfortunately, they needed more of it. And there's the 2 goals in this quarter. Both, as I said, taken opportunistically. Let's have a listen down on the sideline. Let's go sideline. Here's Nick.
Just looking to not throw the game away is the word out of the Whitford's camp here. They're really happy with the position they're in. They just want to play to the extremities, push the ball wide. If they have to then give it away, go along, they're more than happy to let that ball roll away. Back to you.
Can't say that I blame them, leading by 3. 4-1's a pretty handy position to be, and even Rick Charlesworth would be relatively comfortable with a 3-goal lead and 15 to play, I suspect. So it'll be Whitford to get us underway. And no goalkeeper for Curtin. They have taken their keeper off. They're playing with 11 field position players, trying to exploit the extra number to score as quickly as they can and bring this contest back within reach. Bodenstaff, solid at the back. McRae, Bodenstaff stayed up, off the feet of Piggott. Sam Bodenstaff leaves it. Jeremy Hayward comes forward to take it. baseline. If they ping one here, that'll be the ball game. Unable to. They almost did, didn't they? McRae was there. Nervous moments for Curtin. They cannot afford to concede another one. That's a heck of a fling from Budgeon. Willett, unable to control, but won the free hit. Now takes it. Just unable to turn that into a genuine scoring opportunity that time. The idea was right though. Speaking of long balls out, there's another one.
Tackle's good. This way.
Cooper Prunster. Montoni unable to get it through. Comes back in for another try and succeeds only in obstructing. Budgeon. Again, Curtin playing without a goalkeeper at the start of this quarter. Mitchell Jones at the back. Budgeon. Willett off a foot to the advantage of Temby. Oh, there's a trip, and that could well be a penalty corner. It's not. Free hit just outside. Accidental, says the umpire. Played back by Edmonds. Willett again. Budgeon once more. Well, there's a trip. Advantage paid. May well come back for a card. We'll see. Hayward throws it forward. Martin pushes it out. Still going, Martin. Well done. Persistent still, and Martin wants the free hit. None given. Away goes Simon Norton. Clever Jake Prunster. Body challenge by Lucas Blocky. And umpire Dan Mander wants to have a chat to Dylan Martin. So his reaction to not getting the free hit, I think, is what umpire Mander is talking to him about. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So yellow card, 5 minutes on the sideline. Some of the spectators not happy, but I've got to say that the umpires are closer to it than they are. Penalty corner. Now this is going to be tough. Off the feet of Adam Piggott. They need to defend this without a goalkeeper. So everything now depends on the runners. They've got to get out there and block it. So Piggott complaining that there was a stick wrapped around his ankle. The umpire says no, penalty corner it is. Josh McRae goes down to inject the ball from the sideline. Let's go down to Nick Neary meanwhile.
Just a quick update, sideline. Looks like the keeper's getting ready to come back on after the yellow card. They're happy to probably concede here or to be tough. Bring the keeper back on. Injury news for Whitfords as well. Bowden staff gone down, just getting himself iced around the hip at the moment.
And the runners did their job. Still more to do. Or miscue. Double miscue, advantage paid. McRae puts it away, and that will be the ball game. McRae gets his second. Keeper back on. Just under 11 minutes to play. So Curtin's still down to 10 players with Martin off. Well, in fact, there's Martin back on. Let's count them again.
Take a look. Yeah, it was full in. It was closed. Take a long corner. That line's fine, thank you. That line's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Deflected away.
5, please. 5, please. 5. Thank you. Nothing. That's fine. That's fine.
Baseline, kept it in, but not to any advantage, Tony Ziegler.
Ball here, please. Thank you. Just get it going. Let's go, please. Thank you. Yep, thank you very much.
Dale Madolo. Cooper Prunster. Again. Gupta. Madolo. So time on their side for Whitford. Prunster. Set a bit of a challenge for Lyndon Ross, challenge that he didn't want to take up. Plocky, Lucas Plocky. Look at that, 3 defenders around him, still plays it to advantage, and then they turn it over. Ziegler just sees it over the sideline. Whitford in possession still. 8 minutes and change to play. Jacob Prunster dispossessed. Kai Willett. Used every centimetre of the pitch, didn't he? Ross. This is Ryan Christie, the younger of the 3 brothers on the pitch tonight for Whitford.
No, come back a bit, boys. Not too far. Come back, please.
And as you can see, goalkeeper Henry Chambers with the green pads back on the pitch.
Get it going, please. Thank you.
Denver Farmer farms it out. Alan Gupta. Cooper Prunster. Farmer once more. Happy to retain possession at the back.
Tackle's good. Okay.
So 5 goals to 1. Last time these teams met, it was a 6-goal-to-4 win to Curtin. So we've had 16 goals in less than 2 games between these 2 sides. No rush from Julian Montoni. Quite happy to wait, waste a bit more time. Cooper Prunster. Off the feet of Budgeon. Farmer throws it wide.
That's fine.
Out of reach of Ross. That's where the free hit needs to be taken from, says umpire Amanda. Quite right too. Budgeon gets it back anyway. Could have started from there. Adam Piggott. Cooper Stevens. Challenge on Farmer, penalised. It's been good through the middle of midfield, has Denver Farmer. Javier Esmino is back on. So Curtin back to full strength after that 5-minute suspension.
That's fine. Play, that's fine.
Clocky picked the pocket, ran away. Esmino.
That's fine.
Can he atone? No, he can't.
Play.
Reese Angwin. Ziegler forward to Plocky.
Got the ball.
Still Lucas Plocky.
Play, no.
No shot. Farmer. Oh, wore one as he went through. No foul, said the umpire. Accidental. This is Temby, Isaac Temby. Plocky.
Tackle's good. That's right.
3 hit 1. Plocky went looking for the deflection through the middle of the circle. Nobody there to get a stick to it.
Sure, we'll do. Jess, let's get the 16 going, please. Let's get the 16. Ball, please. I don't want to reverse it, please. Get it going, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Umpire Meyer just warning Whitford against wasting time, saying I will reverse it if you don't get it going. Lyndon Ross wins the free hit against Cooper Stevens. Great ball, Christie. Working for the penalty corner? No. Umpire says, I'm not sure what he said. I think he might have signalled that it rolled across the back of his stick. Lyndon Ross showed too much of it, gave it away in the end. McRae off his feet.
That's fine. Play, that's fine.
Plocky plays it wide, and they're the ones that need to be trapped, mind you. With just under a minute and a half to play and a 4-goal differential, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Hayward. Farmer with the ball on a string.
Thank you.
Well, if you've been watching since the start, you'd be surprised, I suspect, by the scoreline, because Curtin had all of the control in the first half. They've certainly not made the most of their chances. Almost broken down in the final third. So 1-0 at quarter time to Whitford, 2-1 at half time to Whitford, 4-1 at three-quarter time. This game is going to roll out with a 5-1 win to Whitford Men's Hockey Club.
You got it, you got it.
So this will be just their second win of the season for Whitford. And they'll be pretty happy with that, I suspect. Julian Montoni didn't get himself on the score sheet, but did some good things. So a game of missed opportunity and rude chances, R-U-E-D rather than R-U-D-E. Rude chances for Curtin University. They'll look back if they get a chance to watch the full video of this game and wonder how it was that they weren't able to make more of their opportunities. They certainly had the weight of possession and midfield control for at least the first half of the game. But Whitford, led by Jeremy Hayward, Denver Farmer, who was terrific in midfield, Josh McRae up forward, Cooper Prunster, who played well, as did brother Jake Prunster, and that man with the glasses, Dale Madolo, down the back. They really did turn it up when they needed to, and as I say, they've won out winners here by 5-1. Let's go sideline, and Nick Neary is there with, looks like Jez Hayward.
Yeah, correct. Jeremy Hayward down here after a good victory for Whitford. It's obviously a struggling season, but a lot of emotion in the game tonight. How do you feel after it?
Yeah, I feel pretty good actually. It's good to get the 3 points. We don't get many, but so we fought that one out, and it was pretty tough for sure. Feeling good.
Were you surprised at all by them pulling the keeper immediately at the start of the fourth? Bit of a weird one?
No, I mean, you need to do it sometimes. It's up to them, but you need to get that extra player and use it to your advantage. They needed a few goals in there too, maybe. But yeah, that's the nature of the beast.
Behaviourally, both sides is the one I want to touch on lastly with you. There was a lot of tension early from both sides. You had a couple of players having a crack early, then you got the response out of the umpires, but then later in the piece, in that fourth quarter, a lot being asked of, even though up by 4 goals. Where was that tension just not being resolved out there?
Oh, my head was in the game and I was focusing. I didn't see any of that. No, I don't know. I'll talk to the boys after this. They got to control down. Both teams, they got to probably limit the language and listen to the umpires.
A very true professional right there, Jeremy Hayward. Well done, mate. Congrats on the victory. Cheers. Christo, back to you.
Not just the true professional, but an absolute diplomat. He scored the opening goal of the game, did Jeremy Hayward. Josh McRae got the second. And then this was a rocket. An Exocet missile from Kai Willett. Absolute ripper. Gutpa and Gutpa, and then Jake Prunster. That made it 4-1, and they finished it off with a bit of a scramble in the goal mouth here. It was really untidy, but with no goalkeeper there, it really probably was just a matter of time. So just the second win of the season for the men from Whitford. They did it pretty well in the end, running out winners by 5-1.